community, it's Kelly, and I'm back with another two-page Tuesday layout. So I am going to use that kind of gold polka dot paper as my background for this two-pager. It is from Bella Boulevard Illustrated Faith, and it is the Bloom Script is the name of the paper. And then I decided to use this green paper here, this green arrow paper from Bella Boulevard Let's Go, and it's the Borders paper, to highlight my photos or to use with some of my photos. Now, I only have one piece of that paper, so this got a little tricky for me because I couldn't just cut it like two sheets, or I couldn't just cut it in half. I didn't have enough paper. I guess that's what part of the issue was. So I'm kind of playing around here to figure out how I'm going to arrange that paper. And I decide that I really want to just use it to kind of highlight the top row of photos. And then that way there will be a common line with the paper. And that's kind of important if you don't do like a mirror design or that kind of a thing in your layout. You want it to have a common line. So in this particular case, my common line is going to be that the top of the green paper is even across the page there, and you can see that. So then I'm just trimming things up a little bit there to make sure they all fit. This story is from a 5K that I did. If you followed my channel, you knew that I was training for a run. This is the run that was ultimately my goal, although I have since done two other, actually by the time you see this, I will have done 3 or maybe even 4 more 5Ks since this. But anyway, I've done, as I'm voicing this over right now, I've done 2 more after this, and I've got two more booked to do already. So my goal is to do 1 a month from Thanksgiving of 2017 to the end of 2018. So now I'm going back and I'm just rearranging photos here. And I'm looking because I want to use some sort of paper to add a different sort of color into it, or to bring the colors together. And I'm going to use this striped paper to do that because it has kind of the same green, and it has a has the gold in it as well. So the striped paper is from Bella Boulevard. Honey, I'm Home is the name of the collection, and Alleyway is the paper name. So I think that was a much older Bella Boulevard collection. I live close to where they are, and sometimes they do warehouse sales, and I'm pretty sure I got that at a warehouse sale. It's not two-sided, so it's a pretty old paper. I was originally thinking I was just going to put like a chunk of it at the top of each of them, and then I decided, you know, I think I really want to use some sort of border punch with this. So I choose this border punch from Fiskars, and that might be the apron lace border punch, but I don't know. This is from when I first started scrapping, I believe in the early to mid 2000s. So I'm just punching here, punching. And then I'll just trim off a piece there. And I like how that looks. So I'm kind of going to do the one side first and get that sort of set to decide how I want to do this. And then I'll come back with the other paper. Now that's, let's see, in the photos there, I'm the one wearing the blue headband. My sister has the black turtleneck on, and then a really good friend of mine has the kind of turkey outfit on, and she was crazy. It was 35 degrees at the start of race time, and she did not have sleeves on. So I've got at least 2 layers on there. My sister has a couple layers. So anyway, that's the craziness. And then we wore turkey headbands. My sister and I had an orange skirt. We had turkey gloves on, which you can see, and I bought the turkey pieces at the headbands were from Amazon, or the turkey headdresses were from Amazon, and then the rest of the stuff that we had was from the Gone for a Run website. So that's why I'm using that. They sent this little sticker with my order, and so I just decided to put it on my layout when I did the layout about this particular run. So the cool part about it is that I PR'd that day and cut about 3 minutes off of my fastest time to date. So that was pretty darn exciting. Those of you who are runners will understand how exciting that is. And this particular run was called the Great Gobble Wobble because it was on Thanksgiving Day, which is why we're wearing all the crazy turkey stuff. And when this friend of mine said, we can do this run, I started training for a 5K, and I said, well, the sad part is I will be all trained up and then it's going to get cold. And I was thinking about doing a 5K this year, but, didn't do anything about it. And she said, we can do a Thanksgiving Day run. So that's what we did, which if you do a Thanksgiving Day run, then you don't feel quite so bad about eating the turkey. So anyway, all right. So now I'm kind of thinking about what I want to do with the left side of this page, and I'm going to add in the green paper there, make sure that's lined up, and then I'll add in the striped paper. The only thing is I forgot that I really didn't want this to go all the way across. And you're seeing me, I was actually scrapbooking with the friend that was in these photos, and yeah, my hair's up, and we did a scrapbook weekend a few weekends ago, and it was, a no makeup and messy hair weekend. All right, so I'm just taking my my bottom photos on this side, and then that's my journaling block there. And what I did is, it's actually a screenshot of a Facebook post I did with some of these photos, and just talked about, kind of why I did this. And I think actually I was thinking it was 3 minutes. We took 2 minutes off. So anyway, so I did this post and decided that would be a great way to just get all the journaling in, because I had a lot to say. I thanked some people who had sort of helped me on the journey, and then those kinds of things in here. So that will always be with this layout. Now, I love that. So I had then finally remembered that I didn't really want the paper on the left side of the top, that green arrow paper and the border paper, to go all the way across. So I kind of had to cut that off in a really tough, it was hard because it was all glued down, but I did do that on my trimmer. So then I'm finding little bits and pieces here that I want to use. I have that little turkey banner sticker there, and a couple of other stickers. That turkey banner sticker is from the Bella Boulevard Hello Autumn Trinkets. I have that little sticker there that says keep calm and gobble on. That came from the Bella Boulevard Thank You Alpha and Bits. And I'm kind of just playing with what I want to do. Is thinking about using those photo corners perhaps. I am going to change where a lot of this stuff ends up. I have that grateful sticker that again is from the Hello Autumn Trinkets. The arrow is that at the top right there that says Making Memories. That is from the Hello Autumn Trinkets as well. And then I have that little, I'm adding that arrow in now that says Family. That's from the Hello Autumn Trinkets. And then I found that sticker that says Friends on it, and that is from the Hello Autumn Trinkets as well. So now I've just I'm repositioning things a little bit because I decided I wanted to use that family sticker because my sister's on there, and then the friend sticker because my friend is on there, so that all makes sense that I'm using all of those things together. The photo, all the other photos except for the photo on the far left were things that we took with our cell phone cameras or had other people take for us. Actually, that's not true. The photo that's just below the sticker that I just put down of the end of the race is my friend and I finishing. And that was taken by a photographer at the run. And he took that photo of the three of us in the upper left too, which we love, love, love. All right, so putting pieces down here. And I think that Friends, I trimmed that because it was either too short or too long with the way it looked. All right. And I do put a sticker that says turkey above the Friends. I don't remember if I did that on camera or not. And that came from the Bella Boulevard Thankful Alpha and Bits strip there. So this is actually, you know, it's fairly, it's a 2-page layout, but it took me about 60 minutes, which, you know, is 30 minutes a page. And it's a little bit harder for me to do a 2-page layout because you really have to design across the two and think about that. So I never think that an hour is too bad. All right, and I just moved my camera there a little bit, but I am going through my little basket of enamel dots there because I decided I wanted a little bit more dimension. And then I remembered that I had some chipboard that I could put on, and I found these leaves there. And that is from the Simple Stories Hello Fall chipboard stickers sheet. So I found those two sets of those two leaves there, and I really like that. And that's where I did add the turkey strip there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of ATG to that. And those leaves are nice because they do another good job of sort of pulling colors together and things there. Okay, I'm looking at the enamel dots again, and I pulled these enamel dots from the Echo Park I Love Winter collection. They're just the enamel dots, and I'm going to use the navy dots. Just adding a little bit of blue in here. I probably could have done black as well, but the navy's kind of a nice touch because there is some blue on those leaves and a little bit in the border strip up there, so it's just a nice little, a different little touch. Not a color that I have on there yet, so I'm kind of playing around with where they are, and I'm sorry that the bottom of this got cut off. I was a little high with my camera here. So I'm really just adding the enamel dots to the Gone for the Run sticker. GoneForARun.com. They have all sorts of really fun running gear. All right, here's a still shot and a bunch of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye!